Welcome back to part 4 of transforming the courtyard garden. So far, we've levelled the growing area, levelled this area in front of the steps and put in landscape fabric and gravel. We've added an arch over the gate, and Dan has dug trench after trench, moved mountains of earth to try and get another piece of level flooring in this entire area. It all looks very different this week, so join us as we make this an absolutely glorious space for our friends, family, and you to enjoy as well.
Well, we got some unexpected help this morning, and the barn is empty. We've never seen the barn empty. Even when we bought the house, this place was full of junk. Always had stuff in here. We've moved it around quite a bit, but now this is the first time we've seen it empty, and it really does look big.
But all the stuff is still there.
All the
It's
stuff
now
is still
here.
there. It's there. It's dead. We've moved it all. So I'm carrying on with my drainage extension here. Water from the roof over the veranda and the guest area needs to drain away from this corner, and we're going to put it through the terrace wall out onto the top terrace. Later on, we will add gutters to the barn, and so we also want that to come down here. And so it can all go into this concrete box and then drain away down there. I didn't quite want it to break into two pieces.
Well, you can probably see behind me, this way, that the barn has been cleared out. And that means that we're almost ready to have the floor laid. However, we're also laying the floor under the veranda. So I gotta move all my plants again. So rather than watch me move them all in and all back out again, I thought I'd let you see some of the actual plants, because I know a lot of you are wondering what kind of succulents and things I have. So these are my selection of succulents. Kalanchoe. This is actually dragon fruit that I grew from seed about 4 years ago. Warthia, Gasterias, Crassula ovata, asparagus fern that has to go inside or in shade. More aeoniums, a little bit dirty. Everything's dusty, as you can see. More aeoniums. Pilea peperomiodes. More aeoniums. They're all dusty rather than, there's nothing wrong with them. And a crassula. Can't remember. And here I've got some cuttings, geraniums and lavender and rosemary. More, and of course, some little bits of leaf propagation going on. This is one of my favorite. It's an Adoriscus cooperi. Grows really slowly, but it's so gorgeous. Look, when you break them off, They're called, the common name is plover eggs. Although I've never seen a plover or a plover. There's quite a lot to be done. These are all starting to look a lot better than they did. Still not as fine as I would like them. Unfortunately, we are at almost the end of September and there is a storm coming to the Azores in a couple of days, and it's possible that that storm might actually come to Portugal. So that's Hurricane Gabrielle, I think, at the moment. Or is it Gabriella? Anyway, fingers crossed it doesn't make it this far and blows out, because these are all going to have to sit outside because this entire area is going to be needed. So although I got all the plants moved out here, I didn't get a chance to video the actual digger when it was here. Because I was in the middle of a total cook-off in the kitchen and Dan was in the office working all day. These little Reineta apples are the closest thing that I've discovered in Portugal, the closest thing to a Bramley apple. I've just washed them so they look a little bit nicer in appearance than they do when they're dry. Actually, this is what they look like. I was in a little cafe and they were serving these at coffee time. So I've decided to recreate the dish myself because it's delicious and will make a lovely dessert. So I'm just coring these apples. Well, this is a Portuguese style with a little spoonful of brown sugar in each one, a bit of water, a little curl of cinnamon stick. I haven't got very good curls, they're a little bit rougher. Pop that into the oven at 180 degrees for about 20 minutes. So if you're Portuguese, let us know what else you do with these apples. I just love them. I'm just going to pop these back in for another 5 minutes. You will absolutely love the apples that I've made for you.
Oh, I'm looking forward to it.
Can you smell them?
No.
No?
No.
May have overdone it. Oh, gosh, they look good. Let me show you. Doesn't that just look like autumn time? Oh, it's nice. Cream?
Yes, please.
Wow, there goes.
Oh yeah.
The guys will be here this morning to put the shuttering up, do the whacker plating, and Dan and I are just doing the last bit of tidying up before they come.
Take it out into the A room and leave it out there.
Yeah. Men arrived, they took out the big Kango and started on the concrete that was already in the barn to get that out, because it was a thin skim of concrete, totally uneven and filled with rubble and bricks and all sorts of things underneath.
Loading now.
Yeah.
I got fucking pages then.
Wesley has run the whacker plate over here after it was all levelled, and we've run a bit of conduit around. Then we've laid the metal grid on top, and we're just waiting for the concrete to arrive. We have a drain pipe in for the sink. You can imagine a sink over there with a tap above it. And this will be a small kitchen area eventually. So we're all ready for a concrete delivery.
This is Tiago, the Portuguese contingent, Rahab from England, Wesley from Belgium, and
Scotsman's done a runner.
Adam's a bit camera shy, but he's from Scotland. So while I've been working down here with the guys, Meraid is upstairs preparing for my dad to arrive at the weekend.
it looks absolutely enormous now that it's all empty. By the way, this is also a wide angle, so don't be tricked by that.
Dad.
Ready?
Nope.
Good. Right enough, yeah. 16.
Chicken on top of that red pipe.
Probably better. You need to make a ramp here with just sand, too much bread in it, like here, just like that.
Yeah, I was thinking the same.
And then forgot it. I don't think it's going to go in there. There's too much bread.
No,
It's too dry now as well.
Yeah.
Tiago.
That was very annoying.
Rob and Adam are back this morning and they are just doing the final little bits and taking off the last of the shuttering.
Striking.
Oh, he's striking the shuttering. Can't just say taking off. But I love this part where you sort of see the lovely crisp edge. Because they worked so hard to make everything beautiful. Just so you know, if you're looking to hire Simplicity Planet, they are flat to the mat. And we're just very thankful that they have taken a couple of days to help us to get this done in between other jobs. Finding good builders and good contractors is not easy, and we're very, very lucky. Look at that. The big reveal. A few days later and it's dried out really beautifully and it's become so light and bright. It's just incredible. So if you want to see part 5 of the courtyard transformation, then remember to hit the subscribe button and we'll see you next time.